Hi, welcome back to the channel. We are budgeting for basically the final month of summer this week, which is crazy. Feels like summer's flying by. We are gonna squeeze as much fun into the last month and a week-ish of summer that we possibly can. So let's jump into the August budget. Before we do, if you're new here, my name is Ashlyn. I'm a 27-year-old stay-at-home mom. We're living very frugally as we pay for my husband's master's degree debt-free while also saving for a home. So I make lots of personal finance and budgeting content like this. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, I would love it if you would subscribe and join us here on this channel. I'm sitting in front of a window today and it is so bright outside that I feel like I need sunglasses on. So sorry if I just start like bawling during this video. I'm gonna try to, these blue eyes, you know, they just are weak to the sunlight. Editing Ashlyn here. I am not sure what happened, but my screen recording turned out to just be like a screenshot of my July budget, so it's totally useless. So rather than refilming the whole thing, because it just feels weird to like redo the budget, I'm just gonna follow along with the video and create a new screen recording. So all the numbers will already be in. I won't be really typing things in, but just know that I did. I already went through and created the budget. I did type everything in. I just, somehow that screen recording didn't work, but hope you enjoyed the video anyway. All right, so let's jump into August. I believe it's still, so July I thought was gonna be a 3 paycheck month from my husband's internship because they usually pay every 2 weeks, which would have been 3 paychecks in July, but the next one's not scheduled to come through until August 5th. So that's going to be like a giant paycheck, I think. So let's just adjust these paychecks. I didn't remember that for July we had started to put money towards our HSA with my husband's current full-time job. So I'm gonna adjust for that. We're going to just expect $1,000 from each paycheck, which is crazy that it's so small, but it's okay. It's okay. For the internship, I'm gonna say that this first paycheck, seeing as, let's see, he got paid on like the 17th. Yeah, so that puts us 1 week, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks ish, 3 weeks, close to. So I'm gonna say that this one is gonna be like $600, and then I will leave that one at $350. So we're working with $29.50 for our income. It's tight, folks. It's tight. So for $29.50, I'm gonna set this at $300. We will come down to savings is not gonna happen. We'll just skip that today. Rent will still be $13.95. Gas $45. I believe we didn't spend nearly that amount for gas. I'm gonna set our electric bill to $130 just to be safe. I don't know that it'll be quite that much, but we're gonna set it there. Fuel we will leave at $300. Maintenance we don't have to do as much, so I'm just gonna set this to $50. I am supposed to go and get our tires rotated on our car, and I'm nervous that they're gonna tell me that I need new tires, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. Car insurance, it was more expensive this past week. Let me just see if it's gonna be like expensive again. It'll be $141.50. So that's a little bit more expensive. Groceries, we'll leave this at $300. Diapers, I'm gonna say that we are gonna need new diapers, so I'll just leave that at $53. I really am sad that Costco, if you're not a parent, you can skip this part. It won't matter to you at all. But we always have gotten our diapers from Costco because it's like the best value for money. but they recently switched their provider for their like Kirkland brand diapers, and they're the worst now. So I can't buy their inexpensive, cheaper Costco brand. I instead have to do the Huggies brand, which, I mean, they're not that much more, but like $50 a month on diapers is crazy. And we're about to have another baby, so it's gonna be even more expensive. So I need to start potty training. There's like those people that just potty train their kids right from the very beginning. Maybe I'll jump on that train to save myself some money. I am hoping that we can get ourselves some protein powder this month, so I'm gonna put it in there, and we're just gonna see how we come out. Miscellaneous, let's see. We do have 2 birthdays in August, so I'm gonna put like $40 in here. And then miscellaneous, I don't think we have that much going on. So I'm gonna put 50 in the miscellaneous category, which leaves us with $21 that we can go do something fun with. Maybe. Would it be smarter for me to save that money for like, I don't know, Christmas or something? Yes, but I know us, and not having any fun money is not fun. So I'm gonna put $21.69 in our fun money budget. So that should keep us good for the month of August. I was hoping that we'd be able to do like a kind of baby moon staycation, like one last little, I don't know, something before the baby comes. And we do have time before the baby comes still, but I was thinking we'd do it like end of August, beginning of September-ish. And it's just not gonna happen. We just don't have any money. This is not the year for it, so we'll just wait until the baby's old enough for us to leave overnight and do that next year, I guess. But yeah, that is what we are looking at for August. I believe we will be paying for my husband's final semester in August as well, but that will come out of our savings account that we've set aside for his school, so that won't really affect anything as far as the budget goes. It's just we'll see a big decrease in the number that we have saved in our accounts, which is fine. Nothing too crazy. Things fit a little bit better this month, which is good. Yeah, that's where we're at for August. I did have somebody request that I go through our last month's budget. So it's still July for me. It's the 24th right now. Paychecks were much smaller than I was planning on. Not much. They weren't much smaller. And this internship paycheck was actually much bigger than I was planning on. So that covered the discrepancy there. But now I know for future that I need to like adjust. We still haven't finished paying. I mean, a lot of these things haven't been finished. So rent is done, gas we paid, electric we paid. We still have $93 for our gas budget, but I know that I need to fill up, and I'm guessing my husband will have to fill up at least once more, if not twice in the month. So I believe that will just all go. We did go a little bit over with our car insurance because I didn't realize that it was going up by like $5. I'm not sure why that happened, but that happened. We're good on groceries now. We did get diapers. That's good. We still need to Venmo my husband's dad for the phone plan we're on. Apple hasn't pulled theirs out. Miscellaneous, we went over by 31 cents. Birthdays, we went over by $23.27. That's actually not totally accurate. My husband wanted to go a little bit bigger for my brother's birthday, and that one we had to ship through the mail, so it did cost us a bit more than it normally would. So that really should only be like a few dollars over. He's gonna transfer some money into the account to cover the like extra thing that he wanted to put in. So yeah, that should it'll only be like $3 or $4 that we were over. and then life insurance came out. So overall, a decent month. I'm glad that we had that internship check be bigger so that it covered the additional. But yeah, that is what our July budget looked like and is currently looking like. I don't foresee anything crazy happening here in the next week, but you never know. We will hope that things just go well. But yeah, that is what July's budget looked like and what August's budget is going to look like. Hopefully everything goes to plan. I'm just excited for a few months from now when our paychecks are looking bigger and our account we can start to save again. We can, you know, I don't know, have a little bit more wiggle room for like if we do need to put tires on the car, that kind of thing. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'd love to know how your July budget went. If you've got anything coming up in August that is exciting or fun, or maybe it's something not so fun like car maintenance. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Budgets are so fun to me. So if you haven't created your budget yet, then this is your reminder to do so. I just always feel better having gone through my last month's budget and like reset for next month. I don't know, it just makes me feel more at ease. Maybe it's just this season specifically that we're in where it's like everything's always tight. It always feels a little bit stressful. I'm somebody who definitely stresses about finances a lot, and like having all the numbers put out and like tracking it pretty consistently does definitely help ease like the anxiety around it. So that's my thoughts on budgeting for August. If you liked the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up because it really helps my channel, and subscribe if you're not already. Lots and lots of people that watch my channel are not subscribed, so if you like these videos, you want to hear more from me, please do go down and click that subscribe button because it's a big help to my channel and it's a good boost to my ego. I will see you again next week for another one. Bye!